Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hopefully you had a productive week and that you're looking forward to get your weekend started. But first, a brand new challenge is upon us and it's good news. Unlike the previous weekend's challenge that was a bit of a pain, this one is nice, quick and easy, so we can quickly get in, get our all rewards sorted out and then move on with our Saturday morning, which that's how I like to start it. As always, there'll be YouTube chapters below if you want to skip ahead. I've got two battles here for you today, like two different clone teams. One centered around the 501st clones and then another one around Bad Batch. So hopefully there is something in there for you to help you get max rewards quite easily. Now in terms of the enemy, just a standard, I guess, box standard Nightsisters lineup. The good news is no Daka in there, obviously, which makes it a little bit easier with the revives and everything, but to be honest, it wouldn't even matter all that much because we'll be relying on Deathmark to defeating these guys. But still, I think it's a bit easier than not having Daka with even her stuns and things like that. So definitely a bit easy one. They could easily put like Great Mothers on defense instead of 1000 maybe, right? I don't know. Anyways, in terms of defeats, pretty straightforward today. You have to win with a full squad of clones and then score 3 critical hits in a row. I mean, that should be that easy, right? So nothing really in terms of defeats, just chuck in your clones and you should be good to go. Then let's have a look at the modifiers next, just to see what's going on. If you do need a reminder, Takodana, yeah, that's the one with the death mark, right? Whoever deals damage first gets death mark applied on them, and then whenever that unit is defeated, whoever deals damage next, again, when there is no death mark, gets death mark on them. So it's all about managing death mark, and I'll show you a couple of different approaches I took to be able to manage this. In terms of the clone one modifier, you get some stacking things, nothing too crazy, although Tech's grenade in the end you will see does quite nice big damage with all these stacking buffs. And then in terms of the Nightsisters, they get some bonuses whenever somebody's revived, but again, it's not gonna play too much role in these challenges because of the death mark will be preventing revives anyways. So yeah, aside from the Takodana modifier, the player enemy modifiers are kind of, not really a factor, I think, too much today. Alright, so let's first kick off with a 501st clone squad. Now, the reason why I did not include OG Rex in there is because he gains extra speed, right? Or he even gives extra speed to 501st allies or something like that. Otherwise, he would go first, use his form up, because you don't want to have, a death mark on your Rex. So then with feet meter to everybody else, that one of your guys gets death mark and you could be in trouble. So I excluded Rex. I mean, I go with code lead, but you could go with 5's lead or maybe even no lead. I don't know. That's the reason why I excluded Rex. I didn't find him particularly useful during my testing. I did include Captain Rex in there, but again, probably can be anybody, to be honest. But what I did have to do is remove mods from him, because obviously I don't want him going first and getting death mark. So you really want to make your guys, remove some mods to make sure they don't go first. So then 1000 will go first, she'll get death mark, and then you can just basically take it from there. There we go, 1000 going first, doing her thing, and now we can just go ahead, bring her down. Now I can spam my AoE, no problems. We go, she's down. Now good thing is obviously Marin, she's like gaining bonus meter, right, cleansing and stuff. So then whenever you take somebody down, another Nightsister gains bonus meter, and then they again they get death mark. So it's very easy to kind of just work around zombie here and keep taking these Nightsisters down. Again, as such, whenever you defeat one of her allies, she's getting bonus meter. So maybe even opening with an AoE daze from Captain Rex is a bad thing. You don't want them dazed, let them gain bonus meter, right, so they can keep getting death mark. So yeah, not particularly challenging this one. Obviously I did have to make Captain Rex slower. So whichever clone squad you use, make sure you do not go first, because obviously, then you get death mark and you are in trouble. Now with Bad Batch, I did not actually mod them, so I will go first. However, they do have some abilities that don't deal attacks, as I'll show you now once we hop in the battle, how I manage this. So Echo goes first, does his shenanigans, then Marin does her shenanigans. So here I use the middle ability. I didn't want to deal damage with attack. I wanted Talzin to do damage, so now she's death marked. Now we can just go all after her, and obviously she won't be coming back when we revive her. Now let's go ahead, give turn over to Echo, get an assist. Talzin is down. Unfortunately here Omega did deal damage, so she's getting death marked, but you know, she's the least important on this squad anyway, so I don't mind her getting death marked at all. Unfortunately here Sajal dispelled all our buffs and removed a bunch of turn meter from us. But eventually we'll get her rolling again, but because of this I will use Omega here. But again, you know, you don't really need her, to be honest. There we go, down goes Omega. Oh, she's still, yeah, there she goes. And here we go again, same as in the beginning. We dispel all the buffs, then again use middle ability here, hide Echo in stealth, so he's not doing damage. Now Saj deal damage next, so now she's death marked. Well, you get the idea, I guess. There we go, got her down. And yeah, once Talzin goes down, when Asajj goes down, things become a lot easier. Now Mary's death marked. Now let's go ahead. Again, more debuffs out there. Marine again getting turn meter and things like that. Let's see if she's gonna... There we go. Boom! Tech coming in with a big grenade there, defeating everybody. And of course, you know, we do have to have this one with Apo as well. Apo, whatever you want to call him. Just for funsies, I chucked in Lord Vader, right? Because they go hand in hand. Lord Vader, I guess on tier 2, his AoE, you know, just squashed everybody. And there you go, guys, that's all for this challenge. Very quick one today. Hopefully it's useful and helpful, just showing you how I deal with this, but probably most of you out there already got this down on your own. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.